Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something we've all seen, that tiny little rock chip on your windshield.
Yeah, that universal annoyance.
It seems so small. Right.
Yeah.
But then you start digging into insurance, repair costs, safety, and it all gets pretty confusing pretty fast.
It really does.
So our mission today, for you, is simple. We're going to try and extract the essential facts you really need to know. We want to cut through the noise and show you why fixing that little chip is, well, it's not just about how it looks. It's about some serious financial and safety issues.
And we should start with the biggest financial piece, the one that surprises everyone. If you have comprehensive auto insurance, your insurance company actually wants you to fix that chip, like right now.
They want you to. Why?
Because it's just pure preventative maintenance for them. The cost to repair a chip is tiny compared to a full replacement, especially with all the tech in windshields now. It saves everyone money.
Okay, so that's the key. You said comprehensive coverage. Let's be really clear about the two main types.
Right. There's liability only, which covers damage you do to other people.
So if you have that, you're paying for this yourself.
Every time. Comprehensive is what covers your car from stuff that's not a collision. Think hail, theft, or a rock flying off a truck.
And here's the aha
Yeah.
moment for most drivers, right? If you have comprehensive, that little rock chip repair often means you pay nothing.
Exactly. It's a zero deductible reality. Most good policies cover the repair at absolutely no cost to you.
Let's put some numbers on that. What's the cost difference we're talking about?
Well, paying for a chip repair out of pocket might be, what, $50 to $100?
Okay.
But if you let that spread and you need a full windshield replacement, you're suddenly looking at $300 on the low end. For a lot of new cars, it's more like $700, maybe even $1,000.
$1,000?
Wow. So it's a huge saving. And in some places, like Oregon, for example, it's even written into a lot of policies that the deductible is specifically waived for chip repairs.
So it's not just a trend, it's policy.
Right. And just as important, these are almost always considered no-fault claims. So filing one won't, jack up your premium. It's truly seen as maintenance.
That's a huge deal. So, okay, let's say you call your insurer and they try to push you to one of their preferred shops. Do you have to go?
No. And that's another thing people need to know. In states with laws like Oregon's, you have the legal right to choose any licensed repair shop you want. You're in control.
Okay, so it's probably free. You can pick your own shop. How much of my day is this going to take?
Not much at all. A professional repair is usually just 30 to 45 minutes. Quick.
And what are they actually doing in that time? It's not just squirting some glue in there, is it?
Oh, not at all. It's a very precise process. First, they clean out all the debris. Then they use a tool to create a vacuum to pull every bit of air out of the crack.
A vacuum, okay.
Then they inject a special optical-grade resin under controlled pressure. The key is that this resin has the same refractive index as the glass, meaning light passes right through it, which is why when they cure it with a UV light, the repair becomes almost invisible.
So with all that precision, what about those $10 DIY kits from the auto parts store? Are they a false economy?
That's the perfect term for it, a false economy. They're often a waste of money, and they can make the problem worse.
How so?
They just can't create that perfect vacuum, so you get air bubbles. The bond isn't as strong, and worse, you can contaminate the chip, which can make a future professional repair totally impossible if or when it starts to spread.
And let's talk about that spread.
Yeah.
This is where it goes from a financial issue to a real safety one, right? Insurers don't just worry about the cost.
No, a chip is a ticking clock. Seriously. Hitting a pothole, even just slamming your car door or turning on the defrost on a cold day, that stress can make a chip spider web across the glass in seconds.
And once it does that, there's a point of no return.
There is. Once a crack gets longer than about 3 inches, repair is off the table. Replacement is your only option.
And that replacement isn't just about having a clear view. The windshield itself is a structural component.
A critical one. It's bonded to the frame. It provides massive support to the roof in a rollover accident. Without a solid windshield, the roof is much more likely to crush.
And airbags, too. I read the passenger airbag actually uses the windshield as a backstop to deploy correctly.
It does, absolutely. A cracked windshield can cause an airbag to deploy improperly. It's a major safety system failure.
Plus, you can get a ticket for an obstructed view, and it obviously hurts your resale value.
All of it. The list just goes on.
So wrapping this up, the takeaway seems pretty clear. Don't wait on it.
Do not wait.
The fix is fast. It's very likely free with your comprehensive coverage, and it stops a small problem from becoming a very big, very dangerous, and very expensive one.
Right. But here's a thought for you to consider. We know one glass claim probably won't raise your rates, but what if you have to file two or three in a short time? It raises an interesting question about how insurers might start to see a pattern of damage.
That's a good point. And one last thing for you to explore on your own. Think about the complexity of new cars. If that chip does spread to a crack, a new windshield isn't just a piece of glass. The cameras and sensors for your advanced driver assistance systems, your ADAS, are often mounted to it.
They need calibration.
They need a complex, expensive calibration after replacement. And that's the real reason those replacements can hit $1,000 and why using a certified professional service is non-negotiable.